I'm inspired by good and bad things that happen in the world and happen to me. Good or bad, it's all important to creating something beautiful.
Yo, what is good, creatives? Welcome to the Create to Inspire Corner, where I, your host Coriel, interview creatives from around the world. I'll often share their stories and give you guys some of the creative inspo you may need so you can go on and create to inspire in your own communities. And today I'm super excited because today I'm here with Trinity Rose Official, who is a singer, an artist, and star on the rise. And today you're not only going to hear about herself, her passions, and story, also going to be talking about the importance of embracing uniqueness as creatives. Anyway, let's get right into it. Trinity, how are you doing?
Really well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks so much for coming. I know we connected on social media and I saw all the great things you were doing. I was like, I gotta have her on the show. So starting off, can you tell us a little about yourself, your passions, and what you like to create?
So I have been a singer-songwriter for about 10 years now. I have been writing and recording from like 6th grade, so it's been a long journey to get here. And now I'm a senior in high school, and I try to do as many projects as I can, even though it's COVID and there aren't as many chances to do so.
Yeah.
And I'm focusing on getting into college so I can continue my music career, most likely in music industry or performance.
What inspired you to starting music, and what kind of led that bloom or led that flame of wanting to be a musician?
I used to take piano lessons when I was pretty young, and I don't play piano anymore. So I kind of never really had that passion. But instead of doing piano, I would practice with my piano teacher singing. And I got up on my piano recital stage and sang "Here Comes the Sun" in front of my parents for the first time. They had no idea that I really loved performing until that day. So they ended up getting me lessons, and I guess I started writing with my sister afterwards because she's a writer. She goes to Emerson College. She's super talented, and I don't know, my family has always nurtured my inspiration and always nudged me towards this kind of life.
What's it like, having a sister to write, music with and have kind of like as a creative buddy, I guess you could say?
It's always really nice. We usually have a lot of trouble writing together nowadays because we're both so in tune with each other's humor that we can't take anything seriously. But we send each other lyrics, we send each other songs, and we get feedback from each other. And there's a mutual respect there and a lot of love that I couldn't be more grateful for.
So the next topic I wanted to talk with you about are giving, collaboration, and inspiration. I think one of the greatest powers we have as creatives is the ability to give to others through what we do. And the question I wanted to ask you is, what do you hope to give to people through your music?
To give, I guess, some comfort and hopefully some happiness through my songs and what I do. I never try to make anyone sad with my stuff. I apparently have just a naturally really sad voice, which is really hard to deal with because I don't always write sad music. I mean, sometimes sadness can be really comforting though, hearing it from your favorite artists and people you look up to. So I hopefully, I strive to inspire a lot of my younger audience into understanding that I'm human, they're human as well, and they're allowed to feel any emotion and hopefully can find a break from all the hardship and sadness in their life through me and what I do.
Wow. So yeah, I noticed you've done many collaboration with different positive organizations and other artists. How has having these different creative, collaborations benefited you and your audience?
Collaborations, I think, are the most important part of music. I've done an insane amount of collaborations with close friends of mine, and really bringing people together through music has always given me the best results. I made the song "Love Is the Only River" where I had about 50 kids come in and record on the same day in like a huge room. It was a lot of work to get there, but it ended up really paying off and I made some lifelong friends from it.
Yes. So I know you mentioned that a lot of your audience is younger. What do you think is the importance of, giving inspiration to those who are younger?
I think in like our days in the digital age, it's hard to not get caught up in all of it. I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
negativity in social media, as fun as it is. And you can get trapped in like how you look and how you act and your interests and like, does it make you a good person or a bad person or like a basic person? I think my place is like being yourself,
Mm.
just let's hang out. We're all people. We don't have to judge every minute detail about ourselves, especially when you're young. That stays with you when you're young. And kids should know that they're allowed to be themselves.
Yeah, like you often say, I see in your bio, beauty is being you. Can you tell us a little about that? What do you think that means, like for you personally?
I mean, there's something beautiful about each and every human being. There's every time like I see someone like one of my friends and I hang out with them, I'm like, wow, they're just so themselves right now, and I can't just get over it because they're beautiful. And every person, I try to talk to a lot of people on my Instagram. I try to reply to as many comments as possible because I know that there's an individual
Mm.
person who is wonderful. Unfortunately, I haven't met them most of the time, but I think they're all beautiful people, and I want to share my appreciation for them as much as possible.
That's awesome. So I know you said earlier about just being yourself. What do you think is the importance of embracing uniqueness as creatives and staying engaged, with your audience, stuff like that?
I think people can tell when a creator isn't being honest about themselves, and it's
Mm.
harder to connect with them. I think the best fan bases and people are people based around authenticity and not like a whole like production around them. I think like why TikTok's so popular. The most popular TikToks are just people messing
Yeah.
around and just being themselves. So I think that's becoming more and more important these days to be yourself.
Yeah, I think that once we're able to break those barriers or those masks that we have on our faces sometimes, we can truly, more connect with our audience more and continue to really create to inspire. This is the pick a rose game. And so under each rose there is a question and you get to pick a rose. You get to pick two roses and under those roses there's a question. So which rose would you like to pick
I was
first?
drawn to the purple one because that's my favorite color.
Purple. All right. Let's see what's in the purple one. Yo, what's one thing most people don't know about you? Something you like, a hobby, etc.
I am a serial baker. A lot of people don't know that about me. I look through videos all the time to see how to make certain things and bake things, and I am always like challenging myself to just create as many sweets as possible. I got some instant yeast for bread, and I've been obsessed with trying to use it in different recipes. So I don't post about it often on my Instagram or really anywhere else, but I love baking.
Oh, so what's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing to bake? Like cakes, or what kind of stuff do you like to bake?
I'm actually not awesome at making cakes. It's kind of funny, but I made some danishes that I really liked. I want to make a miniature version of them, so I might post about those.
Ooh.
They're delicious.
Ooh, I'll look out for that. So what's the next rose you want to pick? We got a red and a yellow left.
Let's go with the yellow one.
All right, yellow. Let's see. All right, if you could collaborate on a song with any musician, who would it be?
Hands down, Paul McCartney, any day. If I could have the chance to even talk to Paul McCartney for half a second, I would be blessed for life. I would love to meet, like collaborating would be a dream come true with Paul McCartney. The Beatles is one of my favorite bands. Like they're on my phone case, and he is an incredible songwriter, and it comes so naturally to him. And he like dreams songs, and I think that's just really beautiful. And I love to, I don't know, get inside of his brain for just a second.
Well, that was the Pick a Rose game. And my last question for you, Trinity, is what does the phrase create to inspire mean to you?
I mean, create to inspire. Creation is the fundamentals of it's everything in our society. It's where everything came from. That's why humans have created this entire beautiful society. It's from the inspiration that they had to begin with. And I create because I'm inspired by people around me. I would not be a creator. I would not be a musician without inspiration.
Mm.
And that's how things are made. It's inspiration. It's all inspiration. I'm inspired by good and bad things that happen in the world and happen to me. And good or bad, it's all important to creating something beautiful.
some words of wisdom. Thank you so much, Trinity. For people watching at home, where can they follow or support you, check out your music, or any of that kind of stuff?
Well, if you want to check out my music, it's on basically every platform: Apple Music, Spotify. I'm Trinity Rose, and I'm most active on my Instagram, which is Trinity Rose Official, and I'm on TikTok, Trinity Rose Music, and you can find every single one of my social medias on my website, www.trinityroseofficial.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Trinity. I had a blast talking with you. And thank you so much for you guys watching at home. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Create to Inspire Corner with Trinity Rose. Let's continue to embrace who we are, and we'll be headed straight for the stars. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Create to Inspire. Peace.